Hey guys, Matt here. I just wanted to go over a quick sales thing that I learned a couple of years ago. And when you hear people talk about sales, you think about how can I upsell a service? How can I say it in a way that gets people to agree or really want it? And I used to sell like that, and sometimes it comes off pushy, and if you're good at it, it doesn't have to. But one thing that I noticed in the service industry, specifically for my companies, and this is why I love the service business, because service companies are local. People who work for them are local, and this is why I really like the sales technique. Actually, just today I was out quoting a house for a simple job, just a really small $200 job, and it was me and another competitor. The competitor is actually about the same size as us. They do a lot of business in our area. However, they haven't really focused on the local and family-owned feel, and for whatever reason, specifically in our area, and I'm sure all over the country, but in our area, people really like to buy from local companies, and so we really feed off that. And my sales strategy when I go to a house, of course I look for the services they need and I try to sell them on them, but more so, I try to look for things that I may have in common with that potential customer. For instance, today, I happened to go to school with one of their grandkids, and I really played off that. I told them I was a local business owner. They really liked that. They asked me where I lived, where I went to school. I told them. They asked me if I knew so-and-so, and I just happened to know them. And so I was really able to relate and play off that card. And the cool thing is we were actually higher in price than our competitors, but they went with us because they felt connected to me as the owner. They felt connected to me because for whatever reason, I was able to relate to them. Now, you don't always have to know somebody, right? You can look for other ways to relate. Maybe you look in their garage and they have an old hot rod and you like cars, and so you strike up a conversation about their car. Let them know how much you love their car. People eat that kind of stuff up. Maybe you notice that they have a really nice yard, and you can tell that, man, this has got to be these people's hobby. Maybe they do a lot of gardening. Maybe their grass is perfect. Comment on that kind of stuff. People eat it up, and it makes them want to buy from you. I'm telling you guys, pushy sales tactics in the service industry is just it can work. Don't get me wrong, it can work. However, I believe relationship sales, that's what I call it, a relationship sale, ways to connect with a potential customer, is a much easier way to get people to trust you, okay? And it's a much easier way to close a deal. And so take that for what it is. Today when you're out working, look for ways to connect with customers, and maybe ways you wouldn't have typically. Look for things you and a potential customer may have in common, and see how it works out for you. Have a great day.